afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the press interaction organized by Press Information Bureau, Government of India. This presser is being live streamed across PIB's social media platforms, and you can watch it live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. This particular session is on Rafaela, a Spanish language film from Dominican Republic. It is being screened in World Panorama at the 52nd International Film Festival of India. The film was screened yesterday, and it was its world premiere. And for those who have not watched the film, Rafaela is a film from the Dominican Republic. It is based on the story of a young girl from the Caribbean slum, and circumstances makes her a gang leader who seeks revenge against the thug that stole all her loot and left her pregnant. So we have with us today the cast and production company representative, and it is my pleasure to introduce actor Judith Rodriguez. And she has been a prolific actor. She has acted in many movies and received many awards as well. She's a Dominican Republic stage and screen actress, writer, director, and producer. And she studied at the National School of Dramatic Arts of Santo Domingo. She has received the best nominations for Best Actress in the 2018 International Film Festival of Guadalajara. And in 2018, she has also received nominations for International Film Festival of La Habana. And we have with us Miss Hani Estrella. She's also a Dominican actress and presenter. She began her career as an announcer on several Dominican FM stations, and she entered the television industry as voiceover artist, and she is a presenter in various other programs in Mango TV. We have also with us Mr. Edward Dias, the representative of the production company which has produced this film. I would request Ms. Judith Rodriguez and others to have the opening remarks first, and then we'll make the session open for interaction. Please, ma'am. Yes, please.
Here. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are so thrilled to be a part of the festival. This is our first time in India, and it's been remarkable. We were last night in our world premiere. It was our first time with an audience watching our film in this incredible cinema. Wow, what an amazing room. And what happened last night, I think it will be in our hearts and in our minds forever, because the audience here are impeccable. They are so warm, and they loved the movie, and it was amazing for us because we, as I said, it was our first time with audience, like showing our film, and the reactions were more than what we expected. So we are super grateful to be here. It is an honor for all of us and for all the crew and cast members of our movie. Our director, Tito Rodriguez, couldn't make it because he's shooting a film in the DR right now, but he's always talking about how this is an incredible moment for all of us, for all Rafaela's team. So thank you so much. We're thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you. I am. Hello, good afternoon to everyone. Well, as Judith said, it's been amazing for us. Basically, we want to thank everyone that helped us to get us here, get our movie screened in this amazing festival. And to be with you is a great experience. It's an honor, and hopefully we should be coming back soon.
Yeah.
For any other reasons, because it's so lovely and you've been so kind with us. We can express how grateful we are and how much we appreciate your consideration. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Voy a hablar en español y Judith les va a traducir.
She's going to talk in Spanish and I'll be translating.
Nosotros conocíamos de la India porque hemos tenido la oportunidad de tener amigos de aquí que viven en República Dominicana.
We knew a lot about India because we have friends that are from here but live in our country.
Pero teníamos esa gran inquietud de conocer esta hermosa cultura, o una cultura increíble, pero de verdad toparnos con gente que sabe tanto de cine y que ama el arte y que lo aprecia, para nosotros es algo maravilloso.
We wanted to get to know a little bit more about your culture. We were so interested to get to know the people, but also to be in the face of so many cinema lovers, art lovers. For us is incredible.
Increíble también lo avanzado que están en el tema cinematográfico, como Judith mencionó. La sala de cine fue impresionante y poder estrenar Rafael aquí fue lo mejor, porque en esa gran pantalla pudimos ver cosas que no habíamos visto en nuestra película.
We are amazed by how far you are, how advanced you are in the cinema material and in your industry. It's really remarkable. And also we were watching this IMAX Inox cinema, like the screen are so huge and incredible, like the images and how you can appreciate the movie is even more than a normal experience. Like you have a super realistic experience watching Rafaela in that screen.
Yeah, the technology helped us to. It was like watching the movie
All over again. Yeah,
Exactly.
We find new
Yes.
things.
exactly.
Thank you. We are so happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful opening remarks. Now the session is open for questions. Questions, please.
The food, very good, very good.
Calm down. We will answer everything.
There's one question.
Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, how was your experience at the IFI so far?
Oh. Hi, dear. My experience here is just perfect. I think it was meant to be. It was meant to be for us to have a world premiere in India, in Goa, in IFI, which is an impressive festival. We were in the opening ceremony and we were amazed. Like I felt like I was feeling the culture, like for real, watching all your artists and watching how the government also takes like so inspiring participation in the cinema world here. It's super inspiring. So it's been that word, it's perfect for this. It's been magical and inspiring for all of us.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Judith, también decirles que ver cómo ellos abrazan su cultura nos enseña a nosotros a abrazar la nuestra también, como son fanáticos de su propia cultura.
How you embrace your culture and how you are like a big fan of what you do, of your artists, of your cinema. It makes us want to do that also with our culture. Like you are super inspiring in that material, in that way. So thank you. Because Rafaela is the name of the main character. The main character is Rafaela, which is this girl that lives in a Caribbean slum, and Tito Rodriguez and I, that we're talking about this movie since like 12 or 11 years. We wanted to tell the story through the eyes of this girl that becomes a woman throughout the film. Like her journey is all over. And we decided that the name of the film would be Rafaela because of her and because she represents not only her story, but also a story of a lot of girls and women in our Dominican Republic that live in super vulnerable situations. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Hi.
You are also a director.
Yes.
So can you share with us some of your experience as being a director and how is the transition of for you from being a actor to a director?
Okay, I'm not the director of this movie. I'm only the actress and one of the producers. But I've been directing. Recently, it was the premiere of my short documentary that's called The Niña Niña in the Dominican Republic. And I feel it's like a normal transition. I feel really comfortable because I really love to watch the actors of the subjects of the things that I'm filming growing and lead. I love leading them towards that path, that same path of telling storytelling. And for me, it's supernatural. I've been an artist in general. I don't like to be labeled as only one thing. I like the liberty that art gives you to create. So if I want to paint today, I will be a painter and I will dedicate myself, my passion and the love that I have for art to paint. So it hasn't been difficult. I really love to be behind the camera. Sometimes I really love it because in front it's a lot of pressure. It's super pressure. It's to be an actor is such a, ¿verdad? Como it's such demanding job, such a strong experience emotionally and physically. So it's good to sit and direct. It's really demanding too, but you don't have to be stressed out because of the camera and all the crew and all the people. And it's a different way of creating. And I love the teamwork. I love to work as a team. And to be a director gives you even more the opportunity to work as a team because you work with your crew and your cast members. So it's just natural, normal, and beautiful. So thank you. You too, thank you.
Can you please ask the question on the mic? Yeah, so that it is audible to all.
Good evening. My name is Sinovi Grau.
Yes.
Yeah. What message are you trying to convey to your female audiences to your movie?
Thank you for that question. It's great. Well, I think women have the power to tell stories in their own way of telling them, in their own looks, in their own eyes, in their own sensitivity. And Rafaela, it's just, even though Tito Rodriguez is a male director, it was created like in a super close work, like him and I, by creating the character and creating the story. The original idea is mine. I started this script more than 10 years ago. It was a short film that I wanted to do. And I wanted him to be the director because I wanted to be focused on the character. So we went on a meeting and I read the story and he was like, this is not a short film. This is a feature, this is a long one. So then it started like the journey of Rafaela. But as I said, it grew with me first. And Tito has a really feminine vision and he's really into telling women's story, as we are too, as producers, Joni Estrella and Edward and I think it's a beautiful moment for women to tell their own story, to tell their own way of viewing the universe, the world, because sometimes it can be different, the way men see it and the way women see it. So we have now more liberty to create and to write and to express ourselves. And what a better way to do it through our cinema. So that's what we want to do as a producers, as a directors, as a filmmakers. And it's beautiful to have the liberty to create how we want to see the world, because cinema gives you the opportunity to change things through art. So by telling this type of stories like Rafaela, that comes with only her point of view, we are opening the world to our voices, to our world, to what we want to say. So I think that is what I'm focusing on with my work as an actress, as a filmmaker, as a producer and writer. So if you are a cinema artist too, I tell you to do it also, because we need more and more women to be creating. So thank you.
Qué lindo.
Hi. So, are you planning to make such movies more? Because we definitely need these kind of movies, right?
Yeah.
In the century where women are still
Yes.
underestimated. So, are you planning to make such more movies?
Yes, my dear. We are right now. We have a new movie that are looking for funds. That is called Valentina, and also it's everything. It's in her point of view, in her world, and this is also the story of a struggling woman trying to make it. Rafaela at the end is also that. Like at the bottom of the line, Rafaela is just a girl that is trying to make it, that is trying to go in a better way, in a better place for her and for her family. So we want to tell this story of women that are fighting for their lives and that are fighting for their dreams, and we are planning on keep doing that. Our short film, that is a documental de Niña Niña, it's about two girls talking about their own world. One, she lives in a place that's called Los Hoyos. ¿Cómo se dice Los Hoyos? Hoyo.
Whole.
It's like a hole in the DR. It's a really vulnerable
Community.
community, and where young girls get married too young, and they don't have the opportunity to study or to make it out of there. So I wanted to bring to that community a girl that is studying arts, that wants to be a singer, to talk like about their worlds that are so different, but they live 30 minutes apart, just at 30 minutes. So it was incredible to watch two girls of 13 years of age talking about their own realities and their dreams and what they like watching, how they like their hair. And it's really touching because it makes you look at the world differently, like in a more truthful way. And you see how unbalanced things are in our country, like no equality of opportunities for everybody to make it, for everybody to be what they want to be in the world. And that's what we all need, like the liberty to be what we dream of being. So yes, we are planning on telling more of these stories because the world needs it. We have to come together and become all the same.
Judy, yo quiero que tú le digas algo a ellas. Nos encanta poder ver en ustedes tan jóvenes que estén aquí trabajando, que se siente ese deseo de hacer las cosas bien. Tal vez en algún tiempo no nos imaginábamos ver una mujer con una cámara grabando, una fotografiando, y ustedes aquí que están preguntando. Yo sé que para Judy y para nosotros es importante inspirar a ustedes como mujeres que puedan seguir haciendo lo que aman con arrojo y con pasión.
For us, it is inspiring to watch you all here do this, like to be interested in these questions, to watch you ask these questions, to watch her with the camera, to watch the photographer that was here doing the photos. And you inspire us as we can inspire you. And we didn't think maybe that the world would come to a moment where women can all do this. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
You have praised the facilities here. You've been impressed with the advancement in the Indian cinema. Can we
Yes.
have a perspective on the film industry back in DR, and what are the facilities that you get for filmmaking in your country?
Well, in Dominican Republic, we are still growing. We are in the cinema industry. Is something still kind of new for us. We are learning. We are trying to make things happen. We have a public law that has been with us for 10 years.
10 years.
For 10 years, which basically allows filmmakers that doesn't have money to try to get money to do their films through the public funds. It's a long process that we have to go through, get the approbation from the government, and then we get these public funds to do our movies. That's basically the foundation of our cinema right now, because without it we wouldn't be here. Rafaela wouldn't exist. No, and be able to tell this kind of a story. And from the technical point of view, yeah, we have many people that has been preparing themselves to be at the same point of the technology and the knowledge that we need to have to be great filmmakers, to be able to do this story. Yeah.
I'm very pleased to hear that you would like to, or you want to change the world through art, and you're change agents. At the same time, you're storytellers as well. So and Rafaela as a film is a woman-centric film, and it depicts the issues of drugs and, of course, betrayal as well. There are many Latin American films which portray this issue of drug trafficking, violence, and the issue of gender as well. So, as an artist or as a storyteller, have you paid special attention to make it escape from the stereotypical ways in which films are narrated? Because there are many films that talk about women's experiences, and these themes are stereotypical. So in what ways you have tried to break these stereotypes and make this experience a unique one, if you have taken any conscious effort to do so? Yeah.
I think more than a stereotype, I think we're just portraying people as they are in our hood. I don't know if you've been in a slum in the Dominican Republic. Have you met people like them? Okay, that's why you feel it's just stereotype. They're not stereotype. They are the way they are. And I understand we have City of God and we have all these movies that has portrayed the drug world. It is a shame that in Latin America, this is another economy. Like, for real. It's a bad one. It's illegal, but it's becoming like this huge wave that is like grabbing all of our youth and all of these people that come from poverty. And in Rafaela, we try not to focus on the theme of only drugs or everything. If you watch the film, you see that we see her relationship with her mom, her relationship with her stepdad, her relationship with the brothers that she has, because of these members of the gang are for her brothers. They are for her brothers. And we try to see the world as she sees it. And we wanted to be faithful to that. We didn't want to create a fantasy because it's easier to create a fantasy. It's easier to put her like sweet and at the end she making in better place, blah, 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 but it's not real for us as a Caribbean country that it's like has 80% of the popular citizen in poverty. So I really love also that the uniqueness, yes, but also I like to see realness, like to see the raw way of other countries, to get to know. I know it's not the same, but when I saw Slumdog Millionaire, for us was wow, because I got into the culture, but also I got into the reality of people that I don't even know, that I don't even knew that existed. So that is the journey that I want to take the audience into, like getting to know these other people that in our country are so silenced. Like we talk about this, but people are not, sometimes they get left behind and they don't matter. And we wanted to show the way they live so you see why they become that. It's not make them bad. They are that as a result of, as a consequence of where they come from. And I wanted to show you that human side. And I think we made it. I understand, but I also see the things that I want to see as an audience when I watch a film. And the world is full of stereotypes. we are the ones that have to change that in the real life. Cinema is just a reflection of society, and we are trying to make it as truthful as we can. Yeah.
Hi, once again.
Okay.
So, while making these movies, I'm sure you came across certain aspects which you never knew before, right?
Yes.
So, how did it change you? How did
Yes.
it change the way you
my
started
God.
looking at environment, the world?
Well, amazing question. I guess goosebumps. When we did the days that we were shooting inside the, how do you say vertedero?
Vertedero.
Like where you put like all the trash of the dumpster. We have days that we were shooting on dumpsters. It's where you put all the trash of the city, and we saw that there's a lot of people that work there. Like they take trash. They are called buzos. They take trash, like in the entire day. Young babies, kids, people that are already old, women working there, taking the trash to sell it, to earn a little money to eat. And when I saw that I didn't know it was like that. I've heard of buzos, of course, but I have never been into a dumpster, and I have never seen people do that. It was super shocking for me. Like I was in an entire shock, maybe throughout the whole shooting, because to watch kids not go to school, not to be doing what normal kids should do, like running, having fun, learning, it was super heartbreaker for me. Like to see people go through that in life, and then when you see them older, you see that sometimes they cannot get out of that. They cannot become another thing in society. So it made me like a better human being, a better woman, like more interested in other social matters in my country, like more interested in my responsibility, the responsibility that we all have as an artist to talk about this, not only through our art, but also as citizens, as human beings, talk about these people deserve a little better, and we all do. And it was super eye-opening for me. Like it really changed me that year by shooting there, and also going into the slums and watching the way kids grow up, like since 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning, kids on the streets with no shoes, sometimes no breakfast, putting themselves like into violent situations sometimes, or watching so much violence surrounding them. It changed you. It changed you as a human being, and you grow up to be another type of person. I'm not saying it's always like that. Of course, there are so many exceptions. We come from slums ourselves, and we became another thing. But I understand also a little bit more about how our society is built and how many things we need to change to get it better. To be better for everybody, for our kids and for our future. So yeah, it changed me a lot, this process. Thank you.
Yo con uno de nuestros celulares, que nos hagan una foto aquí mismo sentado, sacándola para nosotros pues.
Can someone take a picture of us, because this is an important moment for us, and we want all to see everybody. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you.
We will definitely share the pictures with you.
Please,
Yeah,
oh
and-
my
yeah,
God.
and to see-
You just found me. Like everybody here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
and
Thank you.
thank you, and we should
It's
thank you.
Super beautiful to see you all. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We're so great.
Stephanie.
Yeah, after the yes, we can after concluding this. Yes, thank you so much for your inspiring words, and it was an honest confession on how you made Rafael, and it revealed your commitment as an artist, as a filmmaker, and as a human being, and it was very impactful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. We'll have a photo as well, group photo as well as you wish.